savings are practically non-existent, and there is a growing retirement crisis thanks to inflation that continues to make the cost of living near impossible for many.
Over half of Americans say their salary just isn't enough to cover the cost of living anymore.
The question that the U.S. government must finally reconcile with is what happens when the U.S. consumer stops spending. The U.S. economy runs on you and me and what we spend.
And listen, ladies and gentlemen, I know that we all can't get up and move in our cars or in storage units or whatever the case may be. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, let's work together. Go on strike. I have stopped spending money. The only thing that I buy are necessities. If I really don't need it, like soap, things of that nature, like real necessities, I don't purchase it. I don't buy anything, ladies and gentlemen. I even stopped paying my bills. I stopped paying my rent. I do pay my cell phone bill because I was in search for the cheapest cell phone service I can receive. And the cheapest cell phone service I found was it was actually $15. It was taxed $16.99, but it wasn't enough for me. So I'm on the next level up. So my phone bill is only $21.06. Okay, so stop spending money, ladies and gentlemen. We have to get them where it hurts. Okay, so I understand if you can't strike so severely, but if you could just do a little strike, like stop spending, we will get them where it hurts, okay? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we need to work together. Remember, Michael Jackson said it doesn't matter if you're black or white. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. It doesn't matter. We need to stick together because guess what? If we don't, our rent is going to continue to increase. Our food in supermarkets will continue to increase. Ladies and gentlemen, I just brought a bag of groceries, one bag. And it only had about 6-7 items in it. It was about 7 items, yes. And it cost me almost $50. This is only the beginning.
A consumer. In fact, consumer spending accounts for nearly 70% of the United States' total GDP. And while this might feel normal in America, not all countries are so reliant on consumer spending. If you take China, for example, they are an investment-driven economy, which means that infrastructure and manufacturing accounts for half of their GDP.
And that just tells you America is a corporation, ladies and gentlemen. America is a corporation, and we keep feeding the beast. It's time we stand up, American people. It's time we stand up and we go on strike. All Republicans, all Democrats, we can all see that rent, food prices all over are increasing. From your everyday items to your less purchased items like cars and appliances, everything has gone up. And now we're not talking about a couple small percentage, 0.35 point blah blah blah. Some prices have gone up 50%. In the past few years, did your salary go up 50% in the last few years? Tell yourself that. Ask yourself that. And if the answer to your question is no, then listen. It's time the American people, we stick together. Okay, please let this strike go viral. So my goal for those who are just tuning in, I haven't been paying bills. I've stopped spending money because I'm done being a workhorse. Okay, I'm done. So my goal is to find either a free way to live which I will also be showing on this channel how other people are living like for free or for like super, super, super dirt cheap. You know what I mean? So it's like, I urge you all, start thinking of ways. Because listen, I'm gonna move into a car or a storage unit. Like I was saying in a previous video, I already reserved the storage unit that I wanna move in for a 10 by 20. It's less than $200, ladies and gentlemen. So that goes to show you that the housing is broken, because literally 80% of my salary goes to just having a roof over my head. And I live in the ghetto, guys. Like, I literally live in the hood for real. Like, seriously. My rent has increased. It is now $1,360. And with utilities, things that I cannot get out of, it comes out to about $1,600. My water bill alone is like $60. And the crazy part is, like, I can't even control it, because how they do with the water bill, right, is like everybody, like the complex is divided, right? So pretty much everybody in this entire section gets like, it's like water, and then they divide it by the amount of tenants, and that's your water bill. So it's like, I can't even reduce my own water bill if I wanted to. Like, my salary is only $2,000 a month, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's like I'm making $20 and some change an hour, but it's like, you mean to tell me I can't sustain my own living? Like, come on, that's not fair. So ladies and gentlemen, I urge we stick together. Come on. If you can't completely go on full strike, you can go on half strike. Stop spending. Stop buying unnecessary things. And honestly, think about it. It only benefits you. Because what happens when you stop buying unnecessary things? You get more money, what? In your pockets. Exactly, for things that are more meaningful. Like, you know, taking your family and, because Thanksgiving is coming up, you know, that might be a large cause, flying your family, you know, to go see your mom. They want to see their grandmom. You know what I'm saying? So instead of buying meaningless stuff, like, you don't need that Botox. Girl, you're gorgeous just the way you are. Like, seriously, let's be real here. You know? So do we need that new bag? No. Do we need those new shoes? No. You know? So at the end of the day, like, it's time, ladies and gentlemen, that we take our power back as Americans. So if you can't go on full strike, in which, like what I'm doing, and I understand, because, you know, I've been homeless before, so I know it's not that bad, if that makes sense. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna die. Like, I didn't die before, I'm not gonna die. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like you getting endlessly tortured. You know what I'm saying? There's ways to heat up yourself. There's ways to cool yourself down. There's ways to get food. There's ways to, you know, you just gotta have a different kind of mindset. But yeah, so my goal, ladies and gentlemen, is to start a tent city. We're moving tent city, in which, you know what I'm saying, this is not like, we're the intellectual homeless, okay? So it's not like we're gonna be doing like drugs or anything like that. We'll do plants though. I'm not gonna even lie, I like plants sometimes. They're cool. But, you know, let's just enjoy ourselves. Like, I would love to hear your stories. I would love to, like, play music with y'all, dance. Let's be the new hippies, because I'm a hippie, guys. Like, I'm gonna show myself. I'm like a straight up and down hippie. So let's go have fun. Let's go live life. I hope to see y'all soon. You know, let me know if you're down for a tent city in the comments. Where should we start? Follow this journey. Subscribe if you want to see where all of this ends up, because my goal here, from here on out, like I said, I will, like, when my eviction notice does come, I'm going to show it to you. Y'all going to be a part of the whole process. But my goal is to live $300 or less. for rent. Like, that's my housing cost. Because I don't think housing should be 80% of my goddamn salary, which it is now. So I'm done here. I wish y'all all the absolute best. I just wanted to let you know that I love you. You are doing amazing. God loves you. And have an absolutely blessed day.